what do you call it? He notifies. He makes you. He convicts you. Makes you feel like, hey, this is not right. Let me check on it. And so, thank you, sir, for that question. That's a great question because I think everybody has a problem with that, and we're all supposed to be working on it. And I am. I'm a work in progress, and that's why I say, if you want to talk to a pro, he has problems of his own too, but he's well more a pro than I hope to be about being able to know the truth. He's been doing it his whole life, and I've been hard at it for three or 4 years. So I'll never catch him, but I'll try. That's why I need him. I need to watch him. We don't trust any man. I don't trust myself. you know, uh, but we can't turn on the TV and watch Jesus face to face, and he goes, "Don't worry, this is the straight stuff." We have to count on people, professionals like Robert Breaker, to show us what's in the Bible and show us what's true, and talk to us about those hard things that we don't want to talk about and we don't want to think about. And he has the guts to come out and talk about that stuff, and I applaud that. I appreciate that, and I want to be similar to that. And some people were asking, like, there might be 2 or 3 people out there that never heard of Robert Breaker, I think, because one person asked, how do we, you know, donate, or how do we contact him? And I told you, and it's www.thecloudchurch.org. That's how you get a hold of Robert Breaker. And I don't think he's asking for donations. So jump on there and see what he can explain it all to you. And I was telling you about his book he has coming out soon. It's called The Unbroken Chain of Salvation by Faith in the Blood by Robert Breaker. It's coming out in the future. And I want a copy because I really want to see what's in there. If you get on his website, he'll keep you informed on when it's available. And I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be one of the first ones to get it. And I'm just passing that on to you. So, like I say, it was such a blessing, so fun to hear from people all over the country, all over the world. And I encourage, I call out to all you guys and girls all over the world to spread the word out there in your country that, there's this guy in Texas, me, that's trying to talk about the truth of Christianity and salvation and all those things. And I'd love to talk to them. And what I'm going to do on my channel is take these questions. I take all serious questions. Like I've always said, I don't listen to negative stuff. And you kind of, and let me peek at that and see what he's saying. Can't stand it, like the guy with the tree ornaments. Somebody would automatically take offense to that one. Like, who does he think he is? Well, he brought up a great question, that many of us struggle with. So that's a great question, and I love to get on here and talk about it. And like I said, my answer to you was I'm a guy in transformation, in the sanctification process, and Christmas stuff is one of the things I have to take my family out of. And stuff. I even saw something that some people say that Jesus doesn't even want his birthday celebrated. I mean, I don't know. So, then again, student learning, I'm learning. So, let's find out together. Let's comment about it, and let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Because as I found out, some things are to remain a mystery. God doesn't want us to know certain things. So, all we can do is try our best. And when we turn into an investigator, a skeptic, a doubter, you start slipping into maybe you're an unbeliever. I don't know if I believe that. Dangerous for your justification process. It's dangerous. You want to get through that, because to be saved, you got to know about the gospel of Jesus and everything. You got to know it. You got to understand it. You got to have a heartfelt appreciation and love for it. That gets you justified. That gets you through the narrow gate, onto the difficult narrow path of transformation. So I'm new at it. I'm learning. I welcome all people from this country and every country in the world. And thank you for all the good comments. Let's see. Somebody asked me about a question about why did Dan disappear, or what happened to Dan, and all those things. And I have to be honest with you, I didn't ever hear of Dan. And my comment to you is, it will become one of our studies. I don't know how salvation critical it is, but you need to know all about it. It's like, once you secure your salvation, seek first the kingdom of God, and then all the rest comes. So I've already stepped in through the narrow gate. Now I'm on the path. So now I can start studying about these things. And I learned that Dan was the son of Jacob, and that he had some problems. They were trying to say that there was some bad stuff going on, and he got, I don't know, blackballed or whatever. He got in trouble, and I learned that his punishment or whatever was not permanent. I think it's in Ezekiel that it's talked about that Dan and his tribe will inherit a piece of Jerusalem and the kingdom. And so he's going to be brought back in, is all I could tell the person who was asking me. He got in trouble, he got spanked, and he's going to be brought back in. And I'm going to study that, I'm going to learn it, and we'll get on here and discuss it further, as well as any other topic anybody wants to. So just wanting to get on real fast and thank everyone for all the prayers and love and everything for our friend Robert Breaker, and for me too. Thank you. And I was looking at something they were saying, OSAS, and I was like, what is that? And I realized it was what I do. It's let's see, you seek first the kingdom of God. So after seeking salvation, it's once saved, always saved. Okay? And so to the question about, am I saved? How do I know I'm saved? All this stuff. Part of it, the OSAS, once saved correctly, you're always saved. You don't lose it. Gonna beat that up, talking about it for the rest of my life. So the key here is